Good morning and happy Saturday. Meteorologist Star Harvey here with your 10 a.m. weather update. In the last hour, we have seen things pick up in intensity across some of the area with our current storm system. So the center of that storm still sitting offshore, bringing in closer here to show you as far west as San Luis Obispo all the way through Orange County. Things still lighting up on our radar, drawing you into some of our, I'd say, hot spots that are really taking in a soaking right now. Going to be off towards the I-5 corridor, headed up towards the Bakersfield area, Fraser Park, Mettler, Taft Heights. Really seeing a lot more of those yellows and oranges on our maps, just indicating that rain not light to moderate anymore. It's coming down a little bit more intense. Santa Clarita seeing a cell move across the area, and of course we got to take you across the Altadena, Pasadena, El Monte area, Glendora, where we do show that there is some moderate rainfall coming down, heavy in some spots as well. The Inland Empire, Ontario, seeing a cell pass across the area as well. This is going to be the case down towards Orange County, Irvine, Laguna Niguel, moving up and through Anaheim, and of course across that 15 freeway. Temecula, seeing a lot more of those yellows and oranges on the map as well, just letting us know things are becoming intense and in terms of how fast or how much that rainfall is coming down. Went ahead and picked up some totals here in the last 24 hours to show you where our rain totals are. Altadena, a little bit over 3/4 of an inch there. Malibu Hills, over an inch in the last 24 hours. Downtown LA, we've seen close to about 1.5 inches. Ontario got over 1.5 inches, and that's the case up towards some areas in Santa Barbara as well. Now, we are not quite done with the rainfall. We have seen this system. It is moving rather slow. It built in last night, gained its intensity, and our overnight hours, we are expecting it to stick around through this morning into our afternoon. We do have a secondary system that is expected to pass through. That is not until next week, Monday to Tuesday. And then we are looking at a third system by the time we arrive at the end of next week. Rainfall totals possible from now until next week. Our coast and our inland area, we've already seen over 1 inch to 1.5 inches in some areas. We're still looking at 2 to 3 inches possible. Accumulation for our foothills and our mountains still coming in a little heavier, about 2 to 6 inches. We're continuing to see not just the heavy downpours, the likelihood of some thunderstorm chances moving through. No storm reports quite yet, but we do have the likelihood of that flooding, multiple alerts back in place, and mudslides and debris flow across some of our burn scars is possible. Our flood watch does continue through the rest of this evening. It did go into effect at the 1 a.m. hour. It is going to include all of our coverage area here. New to the mix this morning, the National Weather Service in the 8:30 hour this morning did put out a flash flood warning. This is going to be across all of our red highlighted areas here. Some of that is going to include the Los Angeles metro area, up and through Santa Clarita, Agora Hills, stretching as far south as Long Beach. This is going to be in effect until around noon. So of course, had to get you to noon on our Futurecast to show you where some of our heavier spots in terms of downpour, where we're looking at, most of that is going to be to the east of the LA area. This is in the next hour or two, 2 hours there, just around noon. Again, this model is indicating that we are going to see some breaks in our storm system passing through. This is into about the 1 p.m. hour, where again, most of that downpour is still hanging out to the east of us. So the Inland Empire, our low deserts, into some of our mountains as well. This does not mean that we're excluding the LA area and surrounding regions, our coastline up and through our high deserts from the rainfall. It's just meaning that some of us may get a break in some of the downpour. We are expecting that we could see that the rain will be intensified through our early evening hours. And then as we do approach that 9, 10, 11 p.m. hour, we start to see things become more scattered in nature. This will be the case pushing into the second half of our weekend as well. So if you do have plans for your Sunday, just note that you will still need those umbrellas, those rain jackets. It may be a little safer out there in terms of our roads, but we are still expecting things to be slick out there. That secondary system is expected to pass through by the time we get to Monday. This is a look into Monday morning, and we're expecting that the rainfall could be widespread to scattered as we do push into our Tuesday. Here's a look at our Thursday next week. This is system number 3 that I did mention, and it is expected once again to bring some more downpours across the area. Temperatures right now in the 50s as well as the 60s. Winds, as far as our gusts, we are seeing some areas pick up to about 5 to 20 miles per hour. So we're still looking at gusts getting through this storm event. Last but not least, let's go ahead and touch in on these temperatures for today. 63 is for today, moving into our Sunday for the Los Angeles area, dropping it down just to about 62 degrees. So we are going to be a lot cooler than where we're typically at. This is about 10 degrees off from our normal. Just note that the widespread rain should come to an end late today. And as we again do push into our Sunday, we're expecting that rain activity to be scattered in nature. Of course, we'll be back at the next top of the hour with more weather updates.